One sunny day, a bunch of happy honeybees were buzzing around, sipping nectar like it was their morning coffee. Everything was perfect, until bam! A loud noise exploded through the air. All the bees froze mid-buzz. Who turned on a jet engine? Buzzed one. It's that noisy factory, yelled another. So, the bees packed up their hive, like little movers with wings, and zoomed off to find some peace and quiet. They landed near a road. But then came honk, beep, screech. Oh great, said the queen bee. Now it's car horn city. Back into the air they went, hive and all, like tiny construction workers on a mission. Next stop, a golf course. Green, calm, perfect. Until, whack! A golf ball smacked right into their hive. 4, yelled a golfer. More like no, yelled the bees. So once again, the bees took off. It was nighttime now, and as they hovered under the glowing moon, one bee gasped. Wait a sec. The moon looks quiet. The queen rubbed her chin. Brilliant. No factories, no cars, no golf balls. So the next morning, the bees buzzed across France, stopping for croissants, obviously, zipped over America, and landed right on top of a rocket ready to go to the moon. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. The rocket shot into space with a bunch of dizzy bees shouting. Finally, a neighborhood with zero noise. And that's how the first beehive on the moon was built, where the only sound is buzzing and the occasional astronaut saying, Houston, we've got bees.
One sunny day, a little caterpillar was climbing up a big green leaf, minding her own business. Suddenly, boing, the leaf bent down, and before she knew it, she went flying through the air like a tiny superhero. Wee thud! She landed far, far away. A little later, a slow and squishy snail crawled onto the same leaf. But guess what? Hiding behind the stem was a naughty grasshopper. He was pushing the leaf down with his leg and letting it go, boing, just to watch everyone go flying. He thought it was the funniest thing ever. Hee, leaf launch time, he giggled. Then 2 little bugs showed up. The grasshopper grinned and, boing, sent them zooming through the air too. But this time, the bugs were not laughing. Oh no, they were mad. The bugs came back with a plan. Let's show that jumpy jerk how it feels, they whispered. They grabbed the plant, bent it way down, and while the grasshopper was sitting on top, they let go. Sprowing. The grasshopper flew so high he saw clouds. He landed right in the middle of a herd of cows and swatted him with her tail. Whack! Straight into a big, squishy pile of cow poop. And that's how the mischievous grasshopper learned a very stinky lesson. It was a freezing winter day, Christmas morning in full chill. On a dry old tree hung a shriveled apple, and inside it, a tiny caterpillar was fast asleep. But suddenly, the apple fell to the ground and broke open. The poor caterpillar lost his cozy home and started shivering in the cold. Looking for warmth, he crawled toward a nearby house. Through the glass window, he saw a glowing fireplace inside. Just then, his friend, a little fly, arrived too. Both were freezing but excited to see the warm fire. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. The man living in the house opened the door and saw the dried apple lying outside. Thinking it was just trash, he picked it up and threw it into the dustbin inside the house. But guess what? The caterpillar and the fly were hiding inside that apple. Once the man left, they quietly crawled out of the bin and moved toward the fireplace. The fly found a piece of chocolate candy, and the caterpillar found a brand new warm home near the fire. If you like this cute caterpillar and his little fly friend, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more adorable stories.
Inside a house, an ant was carrying away a chip she had stolen. Suddenly, a few bees noticed her and flew down to take the chip from her. Soon, many bees surrounded the ant and began trying to snatch the chip away. One bee lifted the ant into the air, but the ant refused to let go of the chip. The chip broke in half, and the ant fell to the ground and became unconscious. When the ant regained consciousness, she saw something moving behind some plants. It was the chips, but they had come to life. The living chips surrounded the ant, which frightened her. Terrified, she started running away, but the chips chased her. While running, the ant fell into a crack in the ground and fainted again. After some time, she woke up and realized it was all just a dream. She had dreamed that the chips had come alive. However, when she saw the real chip in front of her, she got scared anyway. She decided to leave the chip behind and walked away without taking it.
In a dense jungle, heavy rain was pouring down. To protect itself from the rain, a spider was sitting inside a small hole, but the cold was intense, and the spider began to shiver. After the rain finally stopped, the spider came out and climbed back onto its web, hoping an insect would get trapped because it was extremely hungry. Soon, a fly flew into the web and got stuck. As the spider rushed to catch it, the spider suddenly sneezed due to a cold and fell down from the web. Struggling but determined, the spider climbed back up again. This time, just as it was about to grab the fly, it sneezed once more. The web started shaking up and down, almost like it was made of rubber. The spider grabbed onto a small stone to steady itself, but the stone was lifted into the air along with the spider by the bouncing web. When the spider fell back down, the stone dropped right onto it. In the end, as the spider tried one last time to reach the fly managed to free itself from the web and escape. The spider was left behind, cold, injured, and still hungry. It hit like and subscribe for more videos. There was a spider living in a cozy house, chilling on her web and watching her favorite show, the tennis championship finals. But suddenly, click, the channel switched to a car race. "What the web?" the spider shouted. She turned around and saw a sneaky little fly sitting on the couch, holding the remote like a villain in a movie. Fuming, the spider crawled down and switched the TV back to tennis. But the fly smirked and changed it again. Now it was war. The spider tried to grab the remote, but the fly snatched it, zoomed into the bathroom, and, plop, dropped it straight into the toilet. Game, set, and flush, the fly buzzed. The spider lost it. She unplugged the TV's power cord in pure rage. But the fly, not to be outdone, zipped back, grabbed the cord, and plugged it in again like a tech support pro. That was the final straw. The spider grabbed a jug of water, shouted "match point," and poured it all over the TV. Sparks flew, and so did the fly. The TV died with a dramatic pft. Now, with no remote, no TV, and a soaking wet living room, both of them sat sadly in front of the washing machine, watching the clothes spin in circles. "Not bad," said the fly. "Yeah," sighed the spider. The spider, the fly, and the magic cane. Once upon a time, in a beautiful garden full of flowers, there lived a little spider. When suddenly, buzz buzz, a fly zoomed in. The spider's eyes lit up. "Lunch time," she thought, and whoosh, she jumped down to catch the fly. But the sneaky fly was too fast. It zipped away and accidentally flew straight into a weird shiny cane lying on the ground. The spider chased after it and jumped in too. Poof! Both of them popped out the other end, right in the middle of a busy road. It turns out that the cane was a teleportation cane. The fly buzzed off again, and the spider chased her, straight back into the cane. This time, whoosh, they ended up floating in outer space. The fly was having fun. I'm flying among the stars." But the spider was like, "No web, no gravity, new." Still, the spider wouldn't give up. She jumped back into the cane after the fly, and zap, they popped out again, right into a swimming pool. The fly easily flew away, laughing. The poor spider? She floated in the middle of the pool, stuck in the magic cane, yelling,